Well, I do think with Coleman's commitment, it really helped wide receivers as far as recruiting goes. But June 23rd is going to be huge for Florida State. There is so many recruits that are going to be there. Um, but it really starts with, I think it's June 16th. Um, let me make sure before I say that, but I'm pretty sure it's June 16th. Charles Lester III comes back from the 16th to the 18th on his official visit. We've been, really wanting this young man, and I think that with this official visit, it'll be really big for Florida State. I think that Florida State's doing a really good job. As no matter how many people are predicting JoJo Trader to go to Miami, there's a reason why Florida State's leaving that fifth wide receiver position open. I think that's for JoJo Trader. I think that with Coleman's commitment to Florida State today, then also the things that we've been hearing from coaches and also high school coaches and people that are close to the situation, we're hearing that JoJo's really paying attention to what Florida State's doing in the wide receiver room. But we've got a lot of recruits that are speaking very highly of Florida State right now. There's just a lot of momentum behind what Florida State's doing for the 2024 class. And I anticipate the end of June, the beginning of July being really huge for Florida State as far as getting verbal commits.
Florida State's got a ton of momentum, as you just said, with having a good offseason, having a good season last year. I think that's all it really took was Florida State showing that they can win games that they should be winning and beating out your rivals. Beating out your in-state rivals was huge for Florida State, and no longer having to really worry too much of some guys going down south. A lot of teams with Gainesville and Miami, those two teams in those spots have a lot of answers to show this upcoming season, whereas Florida State showed they're about it, and they know how to climb out of a major hole that they had themselves in a couple of years ago. So the momentum should be there for Florida State, and we're keeping a close eye on Charles Lester as he just announced some schools that he's going to be going to visit, including Alabama, Florida State, Georgia. He said he's down to 3 schools, which are Alabama, FSU, Georgia, but then also threw in there that he's going to be visiting Colorado and Deion Sanders on June 9th through the 11th. I think he's just kind of going there. I think a lot of recruits, why not go visit there, get spoiled, also be around Deion, and you can spend your time. Definitely if you're a DB or corner, why not go spend time with one of the best to ever do it on a football field at the cornerback position. So that one's one to keep a very close eye on, and that June 16th to the 18th will be huge, along with keeping an eye on that visit if it actually happens with Georgia on June 23rd to the 25th. If that visit does it, things sealed and dealed, I think Florida State's definitely in a great position anyways right now as being a leader for Lester. But if things go well June 16th to the 18th and he's seen enough, then that wouldn't be shocking if he wants to pop then. But Georgia's Georgia, and they're a powerhouse in college football, so we'll see.